Hi. Friday saw a huge mobilisation on the streets of Athens and elsewhere during the general strike called in Greece to close down the entire country. The strike was called on the second anniversary of an avoidable train disaster in which 57 people died, many of them young students, the government being blamed for cover-up, incompetence, corruption, indifference. In Syntagma Square alone, near Parliament Building, over 100,000 people assembled, resulting in clashes with riot police who employed tear gas, water cannon, brutal violence, which was resisted, and the violence continuing into the night of the streets of Athens. Hundreds of petrol bombs employed by the youth, anarchos, and the discontented. There are parallels here with the Grenfell holocaust, where 72 people perished against a background of intimidation, incompetence, corruption, arrogance. However, this was nearly 8 years ago, and the public inquiry in its second phase is lost in a fog of procrastination. Conclusion: lessons must be learned. The vast array of perpetrators will never face anything remotely resembling justice and will walk free. Compare the Greek to the British reaction. Here, the reaction was and remains passive. Only in the immediate aftermath did a handful of local residents attempt a half-hearted surge into Kensington Town Hall. But from that moment onwards, everything was done to keep it all within respectable bounds, with silent marches. Behind this, various middle-class factions of the left and the Labour Party who seized control early on. Under the Corbynista spell, their number one singular task was to win the next general election, and any street disturbances, rebellions and movements outside their control would damage their chances of them replacing Theresa May and becoming the next administration. We live with the results of the passive, silent marches that followed, the Starmerite government and everything that preceded it, along with the accumulated results. We have, for the sake of our very survival, be more like the Greeks or even the French and others and build up street resistance from which movements and currents will evolve. Parties, voting, following leaders, passive protest, obedience to the system, supporting factions of the establishment are eternal dead ends, politically and socially. And quite frankly, I don't care anymore how the ball starts rolling, as long as it does. Bye.